Whether you like it or not, and certainly we here at the CBC have plenty of issues with Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom and Doctor Doom already being shoehorned into the next Avengers film, we can't go back and they are dead set on this. And now a brand new report has shed light on just how exactly Doctor Doom is going to ascend to be the big bad of the next pair of Avengers films, and possibly even a bigger deal than just that. So I think it's safe to say that the moment they announced Doctor Doom was coming to the MCU, most of us just assumed that he would have to be a sympathetic villain, because that's who Doctor Doom is through and through. Now I know some people are always confused by this, and some people even think that his powers are just like electricity. He's actually one of the greatest magicians in the Marvel Universe. His ability to use magic in the dark arts far surpass the Sorcerer Supreme. Unfortunately, Doctor Doom is so blinded by his mission that he doesn't really tap into his full potential in terms of using all this magical knowledge. So when it comes to the MCU, I think it's pretty clear what they're going to do, and that's make Doctor Doom, like he is in the comics, somewhat sympathetic. So recently, there was a report from Alex Perez that said, and I quote, "If they go for what they want for Doom in this movie, they'd have a fantastic explanation that not only sets him up perfectly for when we see him in Doomsday, but also place him in a position where he can easily become one of the most justifiable antagonists in Marvel, maybe even more so than Thanos." And then he adds, "If you really want to know why in Latveria the flowers die in the summer, then you'd already know where to look." End quote. Now, I don't understand why the vagueness of this, but he's referencing New Avengers number 33. If you guys have never read the New Avengers run, it's absolutely incredible. Highly recommended. But in that, if we look back on it, Doom is tasked with pretty much becoming the savior of the multiverse from the Beyonders. And he spends years going after Molecule Man variants. So maybe this is what they're doing here. Maybe it's going to explain Doctor Doom has been going after Kang variants. Probably don't want to use Molecule Man here, probably even can't to some degree. So this would honestly be a very, very interesting story to set up. And you can see how it does make sense. Again, that's assuming that this is Victor Von Doom through and through and not just a Tony Stark variant. So honestly, I think most of us for a while have been saying it's going to be the New Avengers run, because that's literally what they're pulling incursions from and all this. So this would make sense. But again, take it with a grain of salt. It's a rumor. There's still a not exactly proven to be on the money scoop reputation with anybody. So take it for what it's worth. But if they do this, I mean, yeah, it's an easy way to explain how Doctor Doom is sympathetic. But to me, why would you then toss away Doctor Doom's very sympathetic story of his mom and him, and how he ascends to being Doctor Doom due to losing his mind over losing her? That just then devalues Doctor Doom. So, I don't know.